title of my portfolio is Democracy and Demography. Both words contain this demos, which is demos, citizens, people. Everything is about people. But at this moment, democracy is not in the best position, if I may say so. So we definitely need to cherish our democracy, because all over Europe, but not only in Europe, but also in the whole world, worldwide, we see that democracy is under threat. And with the development of new technology, we have to show that our democracy can be fit for the future. And we are trying to be offered to the citizens of Europe this big exercise, which is called Conference on the Future of Europe, in order to come closer to citizens, to bridge the gap which definitely exists between us and citizens, us policymakers. And we want to come close to our citizens and to listen to them, because we realized that it's not enough to interact with our citizens only once in 4 years or only once in 5 years, and the period between elections is empty. So we want to listen to our citizens, to take into account their ideas, their hopes, their concerns, their fears, whatever. And this is the reason why citizens have a chance now to talk to us politicians. But not only politicians in European Commission and European Union, but politicians at local, regional and national level. And this is what we want to achieve with this big exercise in order to save our democracy. So we have to fight fake news, we have to fight disinformation, and we have to make our citizens compatible. We have to teach our young citizens, our students, our pupils to differentiate what is fake, what is real, what is genuine. And this is what we are trying to do with this exercise. This is innovation in politics, and I think we can manage if we work together and if we are in the same direction. I hope that Europeans understand what is this. If you see what is going on at the border between Poland and Belarus, Lithuania, Latvia, there are hybrid attacks. It's not anymore migration crisis, but hybrid attack. So we have to be ready and resilient to all different new threats. It's hard to say what are the 3 ones, but there are many of them. As I already said, for me, disinformation and fake news, one for sure. Then populistic ideas which are emerging all over Europe too. And of course, these totalitarian or authoritarian regimes which are also emerging, not in Europe maybe, but around us. So we have to be resistant to this. And this is the reason why we are trying to build this democratic resilience by talking to citizens, but by making them aware of what is going around us, and by trying to listen how they think we can solve these problems. We have to take their ideas into consideration, because politicians are not the smartest people in the world. So we need ordinary citizens, and we need citizens from all over Europe, from different social strata, from different ages, from, of course, both genders. So we badly need everyone to interact with us in order to save our democracy. It is true that people start doubting and people start not trusting anymore in democratic institutions and in politicians themselves. And COVID crisis enhanced this feeling, because some leaders started using their powers in a wrong direction. And this is what should be stopped, because you know that Europe is built on human rights, our fundamental rights, freedom, peace, prosperity, and solidarity, of course. And this is something which we must not lose out of our sight. If we lose this, then democracy is over. And this is the reason why I'm saying all the time that we have to cherish our democracy, making it fit for the future. But it's not always easy. Only by interaction with citizens we can do it. Because as I told you, no democracy in the world has ever dared to do such an exercise as Conference on the Future of Europe. So we let citizens come into hemicycle of the European Parliament to talk on an equal footing together with members of Parliament, members of European Parliament, with commissioners, with local and regional leaders. So they are all together on a par, because we think that their feelings and their knowledge is precious to us. Because sometimes if you are in power, if you are elected, you may feel that you can do whatever you want. So you need them as a corrective mechanism, citizens, ordinary citizens. You know what, I was raised in a family, in a little bit conservative family, among two brothers, one older, one younger. And I was always in constant fight for equality. And this is what maybe drove me in my political life. So I was always trying to fight for my rights, and this is the reason why I engaged in politics too. And little by little, Dubrovnik was always a free city and open city, and citizens are really, they don't care whether I'm male or female, and so I was first female mayor, and it was maybe the moment to encourage all the women, like we saw tonight. See her elected project to invite all women to be self-confident, to engage in politics, and to try to change the world. Because if we are not at least 50-50 in policy-making positions, the world wouldn't be right, the world wouldn't be equal, the world wouldn't be as it should be. And this is my message to my dear fellow women, to be part of politics either on local or regional, national or European level. It doesn't matter.